Hey guys, this is Rick and welcome to the Desert Planet. This is a overworld preset map, challenge map. It puts you in the middle of a desert biome. The whole planet is a desert biome. This is all desert biome. The water level is set to 1, so there's no water. So this is a very dry planet. It is a challenge map designed to kind of, challenge you, because you started off with even worse set of circumstances than normally, other than maybe the super flat. Actually, you're worse off than a super flat, because on the super flat you're going to get animals, and on this map, since it's a desert biome, you're not going to get any animals at all. The idea came to me when I was thinking about Frank Herbert's science fiction novel Dune. And I was just thinking about it's one of my favorite science fiction novels, definitely in the top 10. And I thought, hey, you know what? We could create a desert planet in Minecraft. And so that's what this is. And it's designed as a challenge map. Give yourself some goals to reach. You probably wouldn't want to do an extended LP on this, but give yourself a bunch of goals to reach and get on this map. And I think it'd be interesting. This might be a good map to try to get all of the achievements on. Although, you wouldn't be able to, because you don't have any pigs for sure. So you wouldn't be able to do that. But you could try to get some of them, or you could build the. I was thinking about Dune, the novel Dune by Frank Herbert. You could build yourself the Arrakeen city. I think Arrakeen was the capital of Doom, if I remember right. I don't know, it's been a while since I've read the book, so I don't remember everything on it, but I really liked it. Now when you start this map, now all the information is down in the description, by the way, so just look down there, and this seed is actually going to be down there too, and this is a really good seed. You're not usually this lucky. There's a tree right there, and there's a village right there, and you've got tall grass there. So this is definitely a good seed. Now when you start this map, start it with a bonus chest, because you're going to need it. This map is hard enough as it is. And a bonus chest is just going to give you a little bit of a head start. And it's going to give you some wood to start off with. Because as you can see, this is a desert, so you're not going to get a lot of trees spawning. The only trees that are going to spawn are going to be right here in these dry river biomes. You can see this is a river biome here. Now the river biomes are dry because the water level is set to 1. So there's not going to be any lakes, any rivers, any of that stuff. But trees will spawn every once in a while in these river biomes. Now if you don't use the seed on this map, you're probably not going to spawn next to that village right there, which is that's a big thing. I mean, that's eventually where you're going to have to try to find as a village in this vast desert. But you're probably going to spawn right next to or very close to a river biome, and this is where you want to kind of start off with, because it has dirt, it has tall grass, like I said, and you're going to need the tall grass to get seeds. Because you're going to need to get yourself some food. That we didn't have any food at all in that chest. So if that village wasn't there, you'd be in trouble. So the first order of business, I think, the way to attack this would be to get yourself down into this river biome. As you're just following the river biome along, get as many seeds as you possibly can until you find a tree. Chop down the tree so you can start getting saplings. Oh, there's an apple right there. Oh, perfect. And once you get some saplings, looks like, am I only going to get one sapling out of this tree? That is terrible. Oh my goodness. One sapling. That's all I got. But, get yourself some saplings, get yourself some seeds. You might get lucky and get some apples as well. And then the next order of business would be to find yourself some water. Now there's not going to be any surface water, but you may be lucky and find a desert well. That'll give you some water. Oh, and get some dirt too. And yeah, here's a desert well right here. These are scattered all over the place, so you might be able to find one of these. This will get you some water. So set you up a little base right here and start growing you some trees and some food. Because if you don't, you get caught out there, you're liable to starve to death. Very easy to do. Now this seed is crazy because you spawn right next to a village, so you really don't have to do all that stuff on this particular seed. You can just come right over here and you're good to go on food. You can set this up as your base and do what you need to do. Now, oh, this has a blacksmith in it. Let's see what's in the blacksmith. Now this isn't a super flat, so oh wow, this isn't a super flat, so you're going to have ores in the ground. And I did a little special thing with the ores. Well, that's useless. There's no horses aren't going to spawn here, so horse armor isn't very helpful. What I've done is, let's see if we can see them. I've set the ores to spawn, you know, at the max level, all the way up to sky limit. In other words, all the ores are going to spawn on the surface. Oh, right there. See, there's a good example of it. You got diamonds on the surface. I set all the ores to spawn up to 255. So, yeah, the ores are going to spawn all over the place. Oop, there's a creeper. Let's get out of here. So that's just kind of a little, I thought it'd be nice to do it as something just a little bit different than the normal dig down to 12 kind of thing, you know, kind of save you a little bit of hassle. I wonder if, is this all cheaty? No, it's not all cheaty. This is one of those, this is the snapshot. This is one of those desert caves. What are you doing down here, you dummy? Huh? Now that's a useless trade. You're not going to be able to do this guy. Yep. You're not going to have, look at this. Oh my goodness. All these guys are down here with the skeleton. What a bunch of idiots. But yeah, I thought this would be a kind of an interesting challenge. Like I said, you probably wouldn't want to do an extended LP on it, but you could set yourself up some challenges, and yeah, I think you could have some fun on this. It's going to be definitely a challenging map. The landscape is very forbidding, and of course with no water in there, you know, with dry rivers, and there's no, I set it so there's no water lakes or lava lakes. So yeah, but it's not like a super flat where you have to build yourself a cobblestone generator, all that kind of stuff. There's plenty of ores and whatnot in the ground, so you know, and of course all that diorite and all that other stuff, you know, you'll get all that as well. All of that's here. It's just that you're in the desert biome, so you're very limited on, like I said, animals. You know, you're not going to be able to get, well, you can actually get some dyes from, you know, if you can get yourself some bone meal, you can bone meal up this grass over here. But yeah, you're going to need to be able to, you know, dig up the dirt so you can set yourself up some areas that you can grow trees on, you know, tree farm and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the Desert World challenge map, preset map, as I said, all the information is down in the description, and the seed is down there as well if you want to use the seed. I think it's a pretty good seed. And you know, the desert generation now is really interesting. I really like it. It's got some really cool features to it. Look at this. This is awesome. You could, you know what, you could set that a little spot like this as your base. It would be great. Look at that. You know, the desert's a little sparse, but I'll tell you, you can get some spectacular views from it. Really. When I was over on the Rockhouse server, I chose the desert because I wanted to build a kind of an Egyptian city, because I had started one on my single player world. But this would be a good good world to do that on as well. Build yourself an Egyptian city. But look at this terrain. Now there's the new rocks as well. But look at this terrain. It's just gorgeous, I think. It's just amazing. You know, you could just wander around on the surface too, and be a nomad and just kind of check out the landscape, because it's just really quite spectacular. So anyways, the sun's going down, so I guess that's going to do it for this one. So desert planet, challenge map, preset map. Yeah, it looks like it'd be kind of fun. So appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you again next time. Goodbye.